Hey guys, I am Wizarding World YouTuber Victoria Maclean and welcome back to another episode of Giveaway Wednesdays. I was going to say Wizarding Wednesdays and actually that's pretty good, Wizarding Wednesdays, Giveaway Wednesdays. So this is the last giveaway. There won't be a giveaway after today until I come back from New York. Only because I need to film the videos in advance. I'm not sure which videos are going to be airing next week. So I'm hoping to get a really short one done and then upload that through my phone. But yeah, it's going to be, God, I'm really nervous. I'm so nervous about going. But I'm really excited. I think it's because it's another country and it's like, even though I've been to America before, I've never been to New York, and there's so much anticipation, I think, and excitement. But also worry. I've never been away from my kids, my boys, longer than 10 days. So I've never been away longer than I think maybe 4 days with my kids. So 10 days is a very long time. So I'm really, really nervous. I'm just talking crap at the moment. But yeah, I'm so we got another heat wave right now. So it's absolutely racing. We've got all the curtains, all the blinds, all the windows shut. So the house is actually much cooler than outside. It's crazy. It's so, because obviously the UK aren't built for heat waves. Our houses are designed to keep heat in, not keep heat out. So the daytime's fairly cool and then the nighttime hits and it's ridiculously hot. And I've actually seen videos of people from America who come to the UK during a heat wave and they've apologised to us thinking that we're actually exaggerating because the heat is completely different in the UK to what you guys have in America. So everyone's saying there's a big heat wave in New York. Well, you guys have got AC, you guys have got air conditioning, so you're fine. Yes, going outside is hot, but I guarantee here feels hotter. It's really weird. Our heat is horrible. It's incredibly sticky and the nights are tropical. So we have instead of it getting cooler at night where most places would get cooler, our nights actually stay around the same temperature, like 25, 26 degrees. Is it degrees? I think over there that means it's hotter or something. I'm not sure degrees in Fahrenheit. I'm not sure the difference. I'm a bit useless like that. I was crap in school. But our heat over here is very different to what you guys have over there. So even though we were in Florida, it was hot, we could cope because we were used to this heat. Going over to New York, it's going to be hot, don't get me wrong, but I'm probably going to be able to cope better than most people because we are used to this sort of heat. Monica works in 35, 36 degree heat out in doing films, so she's used to it. But again, the heat over here is very different to what it is over there. It's very sticky and clammy over here. There is no rest. We have no rest. We have no air conditioning. You know, we don't get that luxury, all right? So I'm looking forward to all the AC in America. I really am. It's going to be a godsend. Everything is just going to be AC. Over here, you go into a shop, you're lucky if the shop has air conditioning. Over here, houses don't have air conditioning unless you spend a fortune on it, which people don't need to do it because there's not enough heat waves to buy AC because most of the time we have our heating on. So yeah. Anyway, I'm just jabbering on about the difference. So that was such a long jibber jabber. So I decided to use this one today because I'm wearing my Amortentia dress from EMP online. Don't think it's available anymore, but it's a very, very, very pretty Amortentia Harry Potter dress. It is officially licensed, but I thought I haven't worn this for a long time and I'll probably be wearing it in New York. So I've grabbed this wand. You know this is my favourite interactive wand. It is absolutely beautiful. This was the one that was released late last year in Universal. It is absolutely stunning. I don't know if you can see, but just there on my crystals, I'm saying it as my crystals, my chandelier crystals, can you believe, right, that it's already packed away because I'm actually meeting the new owner in New York with this. So it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. A gentleman called Paul has bought the largest, I've got two of these, the largest chandelier crystal, and it went for £1,285, which I never even imagined that this would go for. They are acrylic and they're not actual crystal, they're acrylic, so I think that makes it lighter for things to be hung up, like the giant chandeliers. I think the biggest one's got 50,000 crystals, but they're plastic instead of glass. I think that just makes it a lot lighter to hang. in film sets and stuff. Nothing is ever what it seems. So this one sold for £1,285, which I could not believe. I won't be selling any more. I've given one away to charity, which was dispatched yesterday, and I have sold one on eBay. The rest have gone to myself, Natalie, Janice and Maria, and that is who is getting crystals. But what I love is the fact that the gentleman who's won is actually meeting me in New York in the Harry Potter shop on Tuesday coming. We're going to do a proper handover. I'm hoping he doesn't mind me either filming it or taking photographs, just because it will be such a lovely thing to kind of hand over something that is sold for such stupid money, which is amazing. You know, thank you very much. There was, I think, something like 12 bidders, and I started it off at 99p, and it still went for a really high price. But it's never been sold before, and it never will be again, unless one of my friends decides to sell one of their crystals, or the gentleman who won the one in the auction sells his crystal. So it's really, really cool that these items have done so well. Now, what I love about the fact that I'm meeting this guy in New York is that if it got lost in transit, I would never forgive myself. Yes, I have another one, but I don't want to give that up. You know, that's my set. So bless him, when he suggested meeting in New York, I jumped at the chance, because it means that I can actually hand it over hand it over all properly to the gentleman and say, look, here it is. And here it is. This is what he's getting. So I've bought a folder from WH Smith's, and in there will be the emails. Not all the emails. I'm trying to keep the company private because I don't want them being bombarded, because the lady who sent them to me actually got in trouble for sending them, lover. So I don't want that to become a problem. So I've got a folder that I will put all the paperwork in. At the moment it's in like a little Harry Potter bag, which I will probably hand it to him in. Then I have a certificate of authenticity, which the other owners have had as well, saying that this is a Gringotts crystal, and I did a little wax seal as well, and it's obviously been sold by me, and it is a one of a kind, it says a genuine item from Gringotts Bank at the Harry Potter Studio Tour London. Gringotts Bank chandelier crystal, owned and sold by Wizarding World YouTuber Victoria Maclean on the 6th of August 2022, and then obviously I've signed it and autographed it. And then here then is a photocopy, a coloured photocopy of the letter that came with the crystals, which is brilliant. She said she put as many as she could inside a jiffy bag, but again, as you can see, the company details has actually been redacted. So that is that. And then I've put here that the company, I've redacted the items because they weren't actually allowed to sell them in the end. So it's such a shame, because they wanted to sell them to people and they weren't allowed to in the end. But I can understand where they were coming from once they explained everything. So there's his crystal, all ready to go in this little frame, and it's got a little stand as well. And all that then will be ready for when I go to New York on Monday, and I will see him on Tuesday. So that's crazy. I loved it, because I messaged the girls after it got sold for that amount of money, and Janice has got the two biggest, and then Maria has the two smallest, and then Natalie's getting the one in between, which is over there. She hasn't had it yet. And I said, how amazing is that I got gifted items that I've been able to give to them that are worth so much money. And I love that I've been able to donate that to their collection, if you know what I mean, because they are the most amazing friends. My Harry Potter friends are people I couldn't live without. They have inspired me, they have encouraged me, they've put up with me, they have been there 1,000%, giving me encouragement, love, affection, rooting for me 100% of the way, even when things got really difficult this beginning of this year and some parts of it last year and the year before. They were with me 100%, and they have never given up on me. And I think even if I wasn't who I am, they would still be there. And that's the kind of friends I need. I need people who, no matter what happens, they're still going to be by my side. And so if I can share these items with them, I will do. Because I had 12 and I'm down to 5. But I'm really happy with that. I've been able to share some love and give people gifts. And yes, I've sold one of them on eBay. But I will be honest with you, it was meant to be for New York, and because it raised so much money, my son's window in his bedroom, when we get really cold weather, which you know is like 60% of the time in the UK, his window is useless. All the water's coming in, the damp in his room is terrible. So I've used that money to pay for a new window, so that window hopefully will be fitted next month. And while obviously we've got lovely warm weather, and then we've kept everything as best as we can with his room, because it's a lot of money for a new window. The size of his window is quite big. Trying to find the money for that has been really hard, but he was offering to pay half, and I was like, no, the crystal has done way better than I thought it could. That is being used to pay for a new window for you. So, and I've given £200 to Adam to take the boys out and spoil them while I'm away in New York. So they've got loads of things booked for next week, and Harry's more excited than that than anything. He keeps asking when they're going. So it's really nice. I've managed to use the money I've got from eBay to spoil my kids, and obviously some of it's going to New York as well, because I don't want Monica paying for everything. She's already done enough paying for this trip, and yeah, it's it's been a really successful couple of weeks. So today obviously I'm going to be announcing, there is more to this video obviously, but I wanted to talk to you about those things. I'm going to be announcing the giveaway of last week's competition for the notebook and pen from Primark. But I also want to show you, because I have bought something, right? I walked into, where was it? I walked into HMV, that was it, when Monica was down a couple of weeks ago for my graduation. And I saw this in HMV and it was £40, and I was really umming and ahhing. And I'm not a pop vinyl collector. I don't collect pop vinyls. However, this one was like, I've got to have it. And I've seen other pop vinyls that I think, oh my god, I want to have it, you know, like the classrooms and stuff. They look amazing, but this one really caught my eye because it's the Hogwarts Castle pop vinyl with Dumbledore. So I haven't opened it, but I didn't buy it from HMV. I'll put the link down below. I actually bought it on Amazon because it was £35 on Amazon. I think it was £38 including shipping, or was it £30 and £35 including shipping? But it was cheaper. It was cheaper, and every little helps at the moment. But this was the one that I really wanted to get. And I have seen that they're releasing a McGonagall as well with part of the castle. So what I want to do with you guys is open it and see if that part of the castle fits together, because I haven't really looked into it, but it is due out soon. So as I said, I'm not a pop vinyl collector. I'm actually selling pop vinyls on eBay, but obviously my eBay shop is shut at the moment due to me going away, and I didn't want to let people down by not being able to post. Everything is now shipped. The only things that aren't shipped are the ones from the Bits auction. There are 3 items that haven't been shipped from the Bits auction, only because we're still waiting for them to arrive from the US. So they are taking a while. But as soon as those last 3 items arrive now, I will be shipping them, and hopefully before I leave. So here is the back. I'd say it all fits together, I would. This looks like Richard Harris Dumbledore as well. Oh, that's so cute. But yeah, I've got all the original pop vinyls from the Harry Potter series. All the very first ones that came out, I've got all of them. The only thing is because I don't collect pop vinyls, I'm actually thinking of selling them, only because, well, I've got to get them first. They're upstairs in the attic. But I'm thinking of selling them after I come back, because we've got to buy a car. I've been on about buying a car for ages, but we got given a car because Monica bought a new one. So we had her old one, which used to be ours, and we gave it to her to have for her first car. And the alternator has stopped working, so it won't charge. So every time you drive it, stop it, go to turn it on, doesn't work. So we have no second car at the moment, so I'm just like swapping over with Adam's car. So he's either walking to work or taking the car, and like if I need the car, then he'll leave the car here, you know, normal stuff, right? Normal stuff that happens to people. So when I come back, then the first thing I'm going to do is put a load of stuff on eBay. I will get those pop vinyls down, the very first pop vinyls that were released. I don't know if they're worth anything, but I'll put them up for what they think they're worth, which is what I have been doing. And then you guys can get those. The one thing I will say about the pop vinyls, before I get that one out, the postage for the pop vinyls is high, only because I buy these boxes specifically, and they cost about £6-7, okay, from WH Smith's. They are solid. There's pop vinyls being picked up tomorrow. These are solid boxes for the pop vinyls to be sent in, so that's why the postage is high, because I do get these boxes that are really sturdy to send the items. It's just so you know, I'm not trying to rip you off or anything. I generally have to buy a very decent box because the only other boxes I've got are really thin and they would collapse really easily, damaging the box inside. So this is the pop vinyl. Oh, it does look like Richard Harris. It's the right colour and the right hat because his is maroon, isn't it? It's like a maroon colour. Oh, look at that little pop. Isn't he gorgeous? Oh, love him. I do like pops. I really do. I love it when I see people displaying them and they've got the single one. They've got them out of the boxes and they've just plonked them on the shelf because they're like, you know, because Carla's done it on hers and she's got a shelf like there and there, so they're only a tiny gap, and she's got pop vinyls all the way along, and it does look really pretty. But I'm not a pop vinyl person. My kids are. I think kids are more pop vinyl, aren't they? But I have to say, when I saw the castle, this had to be done. It was a case of, right, if I don't get it, I'm going to regret it. And then I'll want to get it and it won't be available. Like the Burrow. When they released that one, I didn't even know it was coming out. And by the time I realised it was coming out, it was impossible to get, you know. It was like ridiculous. That is absolutely gorgeous. Oh my god, I love that. That is so detailed. We've got a wonky tower back here. I think it's trying to be the Leaning Tower of Pisa, unfortunately. But it is plastic, isn't it? So I suppose it's going to be like that. But that is absolutely stunning. It's really heavy as well. The box is actually very heavy. But I love the detail of the castle, and I love the fact you've got part of the Black Lake down there as well. I like the detail in here. That's really nice. I really like that. So what I'd like to do, because you've got McGonagall who's being released, I definitely want to get McGonagall. I mean, it's really great. She's got another part of the castle, so I assume what you do is you put them together, but there's no kind of way of joining anything, so it's not like a Lego set where you put the sets together. I assume you just put them together, but that's beautiful. The colour of it, the detail of it is just stunning, and I just think that's a brilliant thing to buy for £35. £40 was a bit too when I was trying to save up for New York. It was like I can't. But 35, you know, any saving is a bonus. So I really like that. I just don't know where to put it. That's the problem. I have no idea where to put it because I just don't have room, but I've got to display them. I wish he was a little bit more like portioned. He's a little bit big. He's a little bit big to fit in there, you know. Oh, because I've got like the Hogwarts train as well with Harry. I've got all of those, but I like the new classroom ones that were in HMV as well. They're really nice. HMV's online, but I don't know what prices are like. I normally find with HMV, when I go there, I'll take a picture of something, because when I go on the internet, the prices are cheaper. And I know maybe, you know, it's putting like companies out of business, it's really bad, but in this day and age we want to save as much money as we can, because obviously, you know, the price crunch. So the winner of these two items, so you've got the Hogwarts notebook here with all these amazing kind of pieces in. You've got a lovely Harry Potter pen. This is gorgeous, and they're from Primark. And a 8-coloured, multicoloured golden snitch pen. I can't even talk today. The winner of this set is Wendy Jones. So Wendy Jones, congratulations, honey. You win these two items. Drop me a message. I know that you've spoken to me on Instagram before. Drop me a message. Give me your address, and I will get them sent out to you before I leave for New York. But congratulations, honey. I'm so pleased for you. So that is Wendy Jones who won the giveaway. So that is it. Let me know what you think of my lovely pop vinyl, and where do you think I should put it, because I'm completely flummoxed. Until next time, take care. I love you all, and I'll speak to you very, very soon. Bye-bye. check out more of my content, take a look at this video right here or this video right here. Don't forget to like and subscribe.